This is breaking news.
Thanks for joining us this morning at 6. I'm Mackenzie Davis. We begin with breaking news from the News Now desk. The scene clear now as we take a live look at the Beltline at Todd Drive. But overnight, it was a different story. Madison police say one person is dead and the suspect has not been found after that person was hit by a vehicle on the Beltline. WMTV news crews saw traffic backed up from Todd Drive to Fish Hatchery Rd going east late last night. That whole stretch of road was closed until about 1 this morning. According to Madison police, this was while they processed the scene and started investigating. The driver who hit the person fled the scene, but police say they believe they were driving a car similar to this one on your screen, but in blue. A blue Lexus SUV, that car 15 to 20 years old, likely with damage in the front driver's side headlight area. If you see this car or have any information, Madison police ask that you contact them.